Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a soft, calm moment right now, maybe with a warm drink in your hand. I'm Emma.
And I am Jack. Welcome back to our Cozy English Corner. This is a place where we talk like real friends. We help you learn real English that you can actually use in your life.
Exactly. In every lesson, we use simple English and natural English. We want it to sound like real people talking. Today's topic is something we all think about, sometimes too much.
Yes, here's a tiny hint for today's topic. It is something everyone wants more of, but everyone is afraid to lose. Sometimes it disappears faster than ice cream on a hot day. It is money.
But we're not going to give a boring talk about banks or numbers. There are no math formulas here. We won't say you must buy 14 different things.
No, this is just a warm, friendly talk about how to save money. We will talk about how we struggle, how you struggle, and how we can do better together.
Exactly. But before we get serious, Jack, let me ask you a personal question. When you were younger, like in school or college, were you good at saving money?
Oh, no, definitely not. If I had $10, I spent $11. I was in debt before I even knew what that word meant.
I was the same. When I got money from my parents, I spent it on snacks right away. I was a snack millionaire for about 10 minutes.
I think no one teaches us how to save. We learn how to do math problems and how to write stories, but not how to control our spending.
Exactly. And saving money is not just about being good. It's about feelings. Sometimes we spend money because we are sad. Sometimes we spend because we are bored. Sometimes we just want to feel happy for a moment.
Yes, shopping therapy is a real thing. You buy one thing you do not need, and life feels less stressful for a minute. But later, you look at your bank account and think, wow, why did I do that? Was I crazy?
So, today's talk is like therapy. We are going to explain why saving is hard, which habits help, and how to make it feel easy instead of painful.
So, Emma, what is the first thing that helped you save more money?
Honestly, it was writing down what I spend, but I don't use a hard app. I just use the notes on my phone.
Oh, I do that too. Sometimes I write things like $12 for coffee with extra sugar. I didn't need it, but my feelings wanted it.
Yes, exactly. When you see your spending written down, it feels different. It's like seeing your choices on paper. But I think saving money also starts before you spend. It starts when you walk into a store or see a sale sign.
A sale sign is dangerous. It's like a trap. It says 70% off, but it really means you never planned to buy this, but now you will.
I know. Sometimes I say I saved $20, but really I spent $30. That's feeling math, not real math.
Emma, saving money is not just about numbers. It's about peace. When you have a little bit of money saved, your mind feels lighter, you sleep better, you feel safe.
That's true. Having a small emergency fund, even a tiny one, is like giving yourself a warm hug. It's like telling yourself, I will take care of you. That feeling is worth a lot.
That is beautiful. See, everyone? This is why I forgive Emma for buying too many candles.
Thank you. I accept that. So today we will talk about saving money in a simple way. We won't say save almost all your money or stop having fun.
Right. We'll talk about small habits that make life easier. We'll cover planning small budgets, avoiding feeling buying, doing tiny saving challenges, cooking at home, and knowing what makes you want to spend.
And we'll talk about our own funny money mistakes too. Learning should feel like being a human.
All right, take a breath and get comfortable. Maybe get some water or tea. Now we're going to move into the real details of how to save money in a way that feels good.
Okay, now let's really start. We talked about stories, tea, and the desire to shop. Now let's talk properly about saving money in a real life way. Not heavy, just natural.
Exactly, because you and I are normal people. We're not experts in suits. We're just Emma and Jack, two humans trying to learn about life while drinking tea.
Yes, and I think that's why this is so important. Everyone has a hard time with money sometimes. Everyone thinks, I need to save, but how?
So, today we talk about small, simple habits, the kind you can actually do. You don't have to live in a cave and eat only bread.
Yes, we are not here to take away your happiness. We want to help you save in a smart way, not a sad way. Jack, do you remember when I started writing down what I spend every day?
Oh, I remember. Your notebook looked like a diary of someone trying to be responsible, but also very dramatic.
Hey, I was not dramatic.
Emma, you wrote, bought coffee again. I am weak.
Okay, fine. Maybe I was a little dramatic, but it really helped me. Just writing down what I spent made me pay attention. That's the point. If you don't know where your money goes, it goes everywhere.
Exactly. So even if you write it in a silly way or use stickers or stars, it still helps you save. So, habit number 1, track your spending in your own style. This changed my money life.
Okay, habit number 2 is the 24-hour rule. Jack, you love this one.
Yes, the 24-hour rule is simple. If you want to buy something that is not a need, wait one whole day. Usually after 24 hours, you don't want it anymore. It's like magic. Your brain wakes up and says, wait, I don't need another pink water bottle.
Hey, I like my water bottles.
Emma, you have 7 already. You don't need a museum of water bottles.
Okay, fine. But seriously, this habit saves money without feeling bad. I love this next one because it feels like a game.
Yes, habit number 3 is the no spend challenge. You pick one thing and say, for 7 days, I won't spend money here. Like, no coffee shops for a week, or no snacks from the store.
It feels exciting, like a personal game, and when you win, you feel rich.
Exactly. You save money and you feel powerful. You feel like, yes, I controlled myself today.
Habit number 4 is the 3 questions. Before you buy something, ask yourself, 1, do I really need it? 2, will I use it often? 3, is it worth the price? In my car, I see a lot of traffic. I have to be patient.
Being patient is important. So, we get to work. What is the office like?
I walk into my office, it smells like coffee and carpet.
I know that smell. The library smells like old paper and wood. I love it.
So, what is the very first thing you do at work?
I turn on the computers, then I check the box where people return books.
That is like a surprise. You don't know what books will be inside.
Exactly. It is fun. Then I check the emails for the library.
For me, I say hello to my team, I get water, and turn on my slow computer.
All computers are slow in the morning. Then you check your schedule.
Yes, I see my meetings. I write a to-do list on a sticky note.
I do that too. It helps me stay focused on my work.
My morning at the library is usually quiet. I plan things for the children.
My morning is for creative work, like making designs before I get tired.
That makes sense. How do you know when it is lunchtime?
My stomach tells me. It starts making noise at 12.
I just look at the clock and see it is noon. Where do you eat?
I usually eat in the break room, but if the sun is out, I go to the park.
Eating outside is the best. I go to the park with my friends from work.
What do you talk about?
We talk about TV shows or our weekend plans. We don't talk about work.
That sounds fun. My lunch is only 30 minutes, so it is very quick.
Do you feel better after lunch?
Yes, but sometimes I feel a little sleepy in the afternoon.
I know that feeling. That is why I drink coffee at 3 p.m.
I have tea at 3 p.m. It gives me a little energy.
Back to work, the afternoons always feel longer to me.
I agree. In the library, afternoons are busy with many people and questions.
Do you like that?
I love it. Helping a child find a good book is a great feeling.
In my afternoon, I have more meetings and answer many emails.
That sounds less fun, but it is part of the job.
Finally, it's 5 p.m. Work is over. It's a great feeling.
I turn off my computer, clean my desk, and say goodbye to everyone.
I do the same. Then comes the trip back home.
The bus is very crowded in the evening. Everyone looks tired.
In my car, the traffic is worse. Everyone is trying to get home.
So you get home and open the door. What is the first thing you do?
I say, I'm home to my cat, Luna. She meows back at me.
Then I take off my work clothes and put on comfy sweatpants.
I do the same. I put on a big sweater. It is the best feeling.
Then I need a few minutes to do nothing. I just sit on the sofa and relax.
You just stare at the wall?
Yes, my brain needs time to stop thinking about work. It takes 10 minutes.
I understand. I relax by making a cup of herbal tea.
That is a healthy way. So what is next? The big question, what is for dinner?
I look in my fridge and try to think of a meal.
I look in my fridge and then often order food on my phone.
But when you do cook, what do you make?
Simple pasta with garlic and oil, or I make an omelet.
Both sound good. I like to cook a big meal on Sunday to eat all week.
That is very smart. I should try that. Okay, dinner is finished.
What are your hobbies, Aaron? What do you love to do?
I love taking pictures. I go out with my camera to photograph buildings and streets.
Do you print your photos?
Sometimes I have a few on my wall. It makes me happy.
That is what matters. I love my 20 houseplants. I check them and water them.
You are a plant doctor.
It is very relaxing. I also love to read mystery stories.
How many books do you read?
About 2 or 3 a month. What about exercise?
I try to go for a run twice a week. It helps me sleep better.
I do yoga at home. It's all about stretching and breathing.
That sounds nice. Maybe I would try yoga instead of running.
You should. I can send you a video link.
Now the night routine starts. Time to wind down.
Yes, around 9:30 p.m., I start to feel tired.
Me too. I stop looking at my phone and turn off the TV.
That is a good rule. It helps you sleep much better.
My first step is a warm shower. It feels very good.
I sometimes take a bath with bubbles. It's very relaxing.
After the shower, what do you do?
I put on face cream and lotion so I smell nice for bed.
I just brush my teeth. Then I put on my old pajamas with cartoons on them.
Not as cute. My pajamas are just simple cotton. Comfort is very important.
Absolutely. Then you get into bed. What is the last thing you do?
I write in my journal for 5 minutes. I write about what made me happy today.
That is a beautiful habit. I just lie in bed and think about my day.
And then we sleep. The cycle starts again the next day.
But the weekend is different. Let's talk about Saturday.
A perfect Saturday. I sleep until 9 a.m. with no alarm clock.
Waking up naturally is the best luxury.
Then I make a big breakfast like pancakes. I don't rush.
I make bacon and eggs and read the news slowly.
Then I do my chores like cleaning and laundry.
I call it adulting day. I do all the things I was too busy for during the week.
I like that name, but the afternoon is for fun. What do you do?
I meet friends, go to a museum, or play video games for hours.
My fun is going to a cafe with a book or working in my garden.
The weekend is about choice. We choose what we want to do.
Yes, and that makes us feel refreshed. We used many great words today.
Let's look at a few. First, commute. This is the trip to work.
Next, decompress. This means to relax after a busy day.
Then, therapeutic. This is something that makes you feel calm and happy.
And finally, chores. These are small jobs at home, like cleaning.
So remember, commute, decompress, therapeutic, and chores.
We talked about everything today, from waking up to sleeping on the weekend.
We hope this gives you many new sentences to use.
Now it's your turn. Please talk to us in the comments.
Our question is, describe your perfect Saturday. What would you do and eat?
Please write a long comment. We read them all and we will reply.
Thank you so much for your time. You are doing a great job learning English.
Keep practicing. We can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.